Hello, everybody. Jess Lohse with another weekly update for SBCA, Structural Building Components Association. As I hope you're aware, I think almost everybody is aware that BCMC, the Building Component Manufacturers Conference, is coming up here in October 7th through the 11th. What you might not be aware of is that early bird registration closes in 2 weeks from tomorrow. So by the time some of you see this the middle of next week, you're only going to have a week and a half to register for the early bird. We would love to have you register, save some money, but then also help us out with our planning. Plus, most of our registrations, that's when they happen, is the 2 days leading up to the deadline. Obviously, that's why we put it in there, but definitely get registered for BCMC. It's shaping up to be an awesome show. There's all kinds of different things going on. Before I forget it, I've also heard that airfares have been dropping with everything that's going on last week. So if you're wanting to save a buck and get to Milwaukee, this might be the time to book your flight. So check that out, as well as getting into that early bird registration. So we're shaping up to be a great show. We've got a lot of education opportunities. The square footage for the show hall is over 60,000. I did hear somebody give me some feedback that because it's in the north in Wisconsin, that it's going to be a smaller show. That is absolutely not true. We've got a bigger show floor. The exhibitors are coming out. They're showing out. They're going to be great. We've got some that have expanded. We've got some new ones. So that part of it is going to be bigger and better. Also, the number of registrations, I think we've got over 500 people registered already, which is kind of trending above where we're typically are at. So don't think that just because of the location that it isn't going to be as big as what it has been the last few years. I would have thought so, but we've been kind of outperforming each year. So we'll see how it goes this year with the actual attendees. But the show floor is going to be awesome. And who cares if you're a CM, how many other CMs are there? You want to talk to the vendors, you can get out in front of them. So you'll be able to do that with that many square feet. Beyond that, the education sessions are looking great. We've got a lot of people hard at work on that. And really, I think that's kind of it for my notes is what I wanted to do there. But Milwaukee, I've heard a lot of great stories about Milwaukee here recently. They had the RNC there here recently. And then also just some other things going on. I think the downtown area is probably reinvigorated, revitalized, so to speak, with that RNC convention. So we'll be on the heels of that. So looking forward to a lot of great restaurants, a lot of good German heritage and food and beer and brats and, pretzels. So if you're at all wanting to do that, I would suggest you do that. Make it to Milwaukee. Plus some Oktoberfest stuff I'm sure will be going on. We're going to be there in early October. So beyond that, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the SBCA Foundation and its newly developed and released Hardship grant. So what this is the foundation wants to have a way to have quick hitters to make an impact in people's lives, specific to component manufacturers, NFC, our suppliers, their employees, and then their employees' families, to where there's a couple different ways to participate. One, you can nominate somebody. So if it's not you, of somebody that might be going through a hard time. They might have had an illness, or they might have had, some tragedy hit their house or fire, or, a lot of natural disasters going on. They lose power for, a few hours and it spoils the food in their fridge or in their freezer or something. That's what this is meant for, is fill out an application. The foundation's, anxious to turn things back quickly there. And what they've done overall is, $50,000 is what they budgeted for this year, with a max of $5,000 per applicant. But it doesn't have to be anywhere near that. If it's only $500, $250, or $1,000, submit those. So you can nominate somebody. The other way is if you are in a hard spot yourself, you're viewing this, go to sbcafoundation.com, or sbca.foundation with the hardship grant there, and that will allow you to fill out the application. You can do it on your own behalf. So a couple different options there. It is a great way to show that people care. And, the dollars are the dollars, but just to have somebody do that for you or on your behalf, whether it's through a nomination or the application, however it goes. But I want to draw some awareness there. We're actively engaged in trying to solicit applications. So if you know somebody, please reach out. And, even if you just have questions on it, let us know. Anybody on the foundation, any of the trustees or our staff, myself, Jennifer, Nikki, we can answer any of those questions. So we're very familiar with it and we're looking to help. So that's the great part about the foundation. It's doing a lot of other good work with Operation Finally Home and really continuing to build that endowment. So we're looking forward to that. We'll also have an opportunity to do some fundraising for the foundation with the dinner at BCMC. That's going to be Tuesday night. So look for that to open up for registration here soon. We're anxiously awaiting that. We need to get that open to where we can get butts in the seats, to where then we can have a great dinner, have some awards, have some good camaraderie, and then also maybe raise some for the foundation. So with that, I'm going to head out and get back to work on the other things, and looking forward to talking to you again next week. Till then, peaks up, press on, and have a great week and weekend, everybody. Goodbye.